If you've been watching the real estate market in Utah at all, even the last 6 months of 2020 and continuing into these first few weeks of January in 2021, you know it's crazy. Are you thinking about selling your house? Do you know how much equity you have? And do you know what mistakes to avoid when you're selling your house to make the process smooth and get the most that you can for your money? I'm Stacy Christofferson with C4 Real Estate Team in Farmington, Utah with Coldwell Banker Realty. And I have 5 things you want to avoid as a seller that will help make your process super smooth, super easy, and make you want to continue to invest in real estate. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell for notifications right down below. And we're going to have all kinds of cool videos on selling your home, buying homes, and just living in Utah in general. We want to be a wealth of knowledge for you when you come to this channel. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. And as always, you can call, text, email us anytime. We'd love to chat with you about whatever your questions are or anything you want to know about Utah in general. A conversation that I have all the time with sellers is the cost to sell your home. In Utah, the seller pays real estate commissions, and that is split 50-50 or however you structure it with the listing agent and then also the buyer's agent. In other states, the buyers may pay their own agent, but in Utah, the sellers are typically responsible for the real estate commissions. Those on average are 6%. They can go as high as 7% of the sales price. In addition to real estate commissions, every seller has closing costs. So in Utah, you are required to provide clean title to a buyer. And so you will pay for a title policy that gives your buyer clean title. The title company checks for liens and encumbrances and that kind of thing, any weird title issues. And so there is a fee for that is part of your expenses when you sell your house. Additionally, if you have any repairs that the buyer requests, you want to figure those unknown costs in. So if you have a sales price, you want to figure anywhere from 6 to 8% will be your cost as a seller to sell your home. Second thing is overpricing your home. We all know that our house is the best house, and we know all the love and effort that we have put into making our house the best house. And so therefore it should go for whatever price we think it should go for. But as a listing agent, we come in and we run comparable sales for you so that you know what homes in the area that are similar to yours are selling for. This is what an appraiser is going to do at the end of the day. I always tell my clients, we can list the home for $1 million. We can get a buyer who's willing to pay $1 million. But if the comps and the appraiser comes in and says it's worth $500,000, that's what it's going to sell for. So we have to make sure that we don't overprice the home for things that you've done to it. If you've made any big improvements, typically you may or may not get all of your money back on those. Those increase sellability, but not necessarily the sales price. So it's super important that you talk to your agent and price the home within comparable sales, within a mile of your home, within the last 6 to 9 months is typically what an appraiser is going to look for. As I said at the beginning of the video, Utah's real estate market is crazy. Sellers are getting anywhere from 2 or 3 offers to I had a listing that got 36 offers in 2 days. So it is absolutely crazy. As a seller, it's super tempting to look at all of the sales prices that were offered to you and take the highest one. But that's not always the best offer. When you have that many offers to choose from, there's so many different things to consider. The type of financing the buyer's using, do they have cash to come in with over a low appraisal? How much earnest money are they going to put down? And some other things. So the highest price is not always the best offer, even though I know it's super, super tempting. When is the last time you had your roof inspected? How about the hot water heater and air conditioning system? How about when is the last time you had your carpet replaced or professionally shampooed? A lot of sellers go for the big, huge renovations. They'll redo a kitchen or they'll redo bathrooms at a great expense. But what I can tell you is you will not get your money back. If you do those big renovations just to sell, we cannot necessarily raise the price to pay you back for those renovations. But if you have the roof inspected and there's some issues and you get those fixed, the buyer typically may not ask for an entirely new roof. If you have the heating system and the air conditioning system serviced and cleaned and we have an invoice for that, again, it totally eliminates issues during the process so that the buyer has no red flags. The less red flags at the beginning makes the process smoother and easier for both of you. The final thing you want to avoid when you're selling your home is just not prepping it for showings. So, have you cleaned your baseboards? Have you dusted your ceiling fans? Is the house clean? Hire a professional cleaner if you don't have time. Get those carpets cleaned and have a service come in, clean windows, clean blinds, declutter. Decluttering is huge. If you can clean off surfaces and have it looking super clean, even if your countertops aren't updated, if they are clean of clutter, it makes a huge, huge difference. So the last mistake to avoid as a seller is making sure your home is ready for that very first showing. First impressions are absolutely everything. Let's just recap these 5 things you should avoid as a seller. These aren't all of them, but these will certainly get you on the right road to selling your home. The first one is do not underestimate the cost of selling your home. Number 2, do not set an unrealistic price. This is why it's very important to hire a real estate agent who can pull comparables and help you market the home at the correct price. Number 3, don't consider the highest priced offer. There are a ton of considerations to consider when looking at offers, so the highest price isn't always the best one. Number 4, don't ignore major repairs. Get those fixed ahead of time. And number 5, prep your house for sale. Again, first impressions are everything, and you want to make a good first impression so the sale is quick and easy. Don't forget, subscribe to our channel right down below, ring the bell for notifications when we set videos. You're not going to want to miss them. It's everything you need to know about buying and selling real estate in Utah, as well as living in Utah. Call, text, email us anytime, and stay tuned for other videos like this with great information. Have a great day.